At the point guard position, at 6'3", number 13, Ryan Rollins. The man in the middle, standing 6'11", number 3, Miles Turner. At the power forward position, at 6'9", number 18, Kyle Kuzma. Starting at the other guy, 6'4", number 7, Kevin Porter Jr. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 49, MP. The head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks is Doc Rivers. Once again, your starters for your Milwaukee Bucks.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Nesmith on the wing. He's paired with Mathurin. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Huff in at the 5 down low. And for the Bucks, Rollins is out there with Porter. Then it's MP. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Turner in at the center, locking down the middle. So Doris, talking specifically about coaching, is this the point in the season where a staff can try to light a spark under a player?
Yeah, a couple things to decide. That first, how is your team doing versus what you believe your ceiling is? And second, what kind of effort are you getting on a daily basis? We know these coaches. They are not afraid to light a fire when necessary. And sometimes, Kev, it's necessary.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Outside, Porter takes the 3, and Turner with the basket on the assist by Porter. Turner's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. In the corner, it's Nesmith. From outside the arc, Halliburton, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Porter passes to MP. The shot's good from Kuzma.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
And this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Now here's Turner. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. A 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Huff.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Now here's Nesmith. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. A nice shot by Huff.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He dropped 13 points and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Jarris Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Aaron Nesmith.
When you think of Tyrese Halliburton, it is two things: positional size and unbelievable skill.
Now here's Kuzma. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Huff. It's a three-point game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. MP kicks to Porter. Pass to Rollins. MP right side. Here's Turner. He's off on that one.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
1:10 left to play here in the first. On the wing, MP. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Caldwell's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them. Portis is checking. Now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Walker finds McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Siakam. Count it, good. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
And it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league. Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems. This guy is so good.
On the court for Indiana, McConnell and Nembhard at guard. Siakam is out there with Toppin. And it's Walker in at the small forward. Milwaukee making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. That's good from Walker.
That crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie Laporte.
Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Now, MP. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Clock at 6. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Pass to Toppin. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by MP. The Bucks won their last contest, that game against the Detroit Pistons. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Here's Caldwell. Porter dishes to MP. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Caldwell's got his third basket of the night right there.
Wow, MP in the catch and shoot, just ready as soon as he touches the basketball.
And it's Halliburton missing.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Back to MP. Here's Portis. Shoots over Toppin. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now a 10-point Bucks lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so it's Milwaukee now, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Pass to Portis. Now Porter lets it go from deep. The shot by Rollins no good. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Halliburton right side. The kick out to Walker. Shoots the three. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, I have them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Bucks.
Well, they got a lift from their bench. Those guys came in, got the buckets, took some pressure off their starters.
They have contributors up and down that roster. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. MP really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Pacers trail by 10. They've got, here's Mathurin, and no good.
I go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
To the inside. They swipe it. Neesmith, the pass to Mathurin. Lays it up and bang, MV. Defended by Mathurin. Here's Siakam. Halliburton finds Neesmith. Out to the right wing. For three, Siakam. Rollins grabs the board. Bucks leading by 8. Left side, Turner. Kuzma outside. With the teardrop. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Neesmith, the pass to Mathurin. Sinks the triple. Mathurin's got 9.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
Yep, that one goes in there. Turner's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When Turner's scoring buckets inside, he is really testing the defense. This guy has a whole lot of game.
Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Off target from outside.
And they continue to control the glass.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Turner. From down in the low post, it goes. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Mathurin finds Halliburton. And a wide open look for Siakam. That's 3 off the mark.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Rollins the pass to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Now, here's Siakam. He has 5, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. For Indiana, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And the technical free throw is good.
When you think about Benedict Mathurin and all he offers offensively, has a polished shooting motion and plenty of confidence.
Anthony's checked in for Kevin Porter. Obi Toppin's checked in for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Aaron Neesmith. Now, here's Halliburton. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Nembhard for 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Well, this is something Nembhard's working hard to become consistent at, knocking down shots from distance.
MP's good from way out there.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. And Indiana, another 3.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Nembhard finds Siakam. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Mathurin missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's good. And now it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Halliburton. Siakam for 3. That shot off. MP fires from way outside. And so it's Milwaukee, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for A.J. Green. MP's checked in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Cole Anthony. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Huff's checked in. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Shepard. Aaron Neesmith has checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And so in the game for the Pacers. In the front court, the forwards Mathurin and Siakam. Neesmith is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Huff in at the pivot, manning the middle.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
Bucks leading by 14. It's Turner. Got it to go off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Kuzma rips down the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now, here's Neesmith. Following the miss by MP. Siakam! Not gonna go.
Up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And the Pacers with possession here. Following the bucket by the Bucks. Mathurin. And he does not hit.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Here's MP. Kuzma left side. Now Porter. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Neesmith. 43 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Huff. And it's Mathurin, top of the key. Over MP.
Wow, the defensive instincts of MP shining through on that block.
Porter kicks to Turner. MP fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Caldwell. Back to Porter. And here's MP for three. The shot, no good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Earlier today, your coach said that champions play like champions before becoming champions. No rings for tonight's win, obviously, but was your effort tonight, particularly on the glass, inspired by his words?
I was inspired by what we needed to do to win, Dominic Hemmel. Coach is great at keeping the big picture in view, but sometimes you got to go out there, stop thinking, and let that beast out. Tonight, that meant double-digit rebounds, but what's important is I played by instinct, letting the animal out, though.
Certainly did, MP. Good game.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Move, like to clear out and popping at.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Miles Turner.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
And the starting group for Chicago. Giddey is the 1, with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. And for the Bucks, we've got Miles Turner. Anthony is out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's MP, and it's Kuzma in at the power forward position. Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high...
Three-pointer, Anthony. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Here's Chicago now. Pass to Giddey. There's Huerter with the 3. The shot won't fall. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Anthony outside. Kuzma outside. Takes the 3. He can't get that one to fall. White against Porter. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist from White.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
And Chicago has possession after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. And here's MP from outside. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. From downtown, the shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Buzelis has got 5 now.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
Huerter can't hit. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from deep. MP, the pass to Turner. Outside Porter. Now here's Kuzma. There's a screen by Anthony. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He finished with 19 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. After a while, everything went through him. He just completely dominated, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Now here's Turner. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
The 3. And White hits from deep. He's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Caldwell. Here's Turner, covered by Vucevic. MP outside. Anthony outside. Back to MP. And here's Turner from the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Turner's got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Huerter, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
The offense really feeling the effects of Turner's 7'4" wingspan there. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
The open shot by Huerter, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. So they take the lead. MP's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Here's Giddey. The kick out to White. Vucevic, a screen on Porter. White, the pass to Herter. Counted from distance.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Chicago ahead, up by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been look for Milwaukee. Kuzma's checked in for Prince. MP comes in for Trent. And it's Porter Jr. in for Jackson. Green out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then it's MP. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
To the paint. Here's Buzelis. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Bucks trail by 8. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Shams, thank you. Inside. Here's Kuzma, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Kuzma's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Pass to Giddey. 11 feet out. Porter pulls it in. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. And a change for the Bulls. Vucevic is checked in. Bucks trail by 4. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And the bucket is good. Herter's got 8.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
MP outside. Pass to Turner. Outside for Porter. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Stolen by Jones. They've got numbers. Pushing it up now. Back to Giddey. It's stolen by MP. On the wing, Porter takes a 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. Herter, a screen on Green. Pass to Herter. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And there's some debate around how important it is to gain momentum early in the season, Richard.
Well, in a competitive conference, it could be the difference between making and missing the playoffs or having home court and not. That first third of the season is so important.
On target from range.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. checked in for Milwaukee. White, he's checked in for Chicago. And while the season has still only just begun, this year's class of rookie talent has been eager to show us what they're capable of. So let's check in on the Rookie of the Year race and see who's leading the pack. You look at MP, what an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
Yeah, nobody has made a bigger splash than he has in this early part of the season. He's already living up to his potential.
Porter, the pass to Caldwell. Kuzma down low. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
You have to appreciate Kevin Huerter's mindset on the floor. He's always ready to put up a shot or help his team wherever he can.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. There's 25 seconds left in the second. Here's Porter. Pass to Kuzma. Clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Gotta get their dry cleaning done and pack up the suits because this is a business trip.
Yeah, they want to show what kind of team they are on the road. It's very different.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Bucks.
Talk about putting yourself in a position to succeed. They've executed, and they're taking good shots.
Playing just the way it's drawn up, and let's credit their game planning as well. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for Chicago, Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Kevin Huerter out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the center position, locking down the middle. Huerter gets the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Back to Kuzma. On the wing, MP. Huerter defending. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Anthony. Rebound by the Bulls. Chicago passing it around. White looking it over. Pass to Buzelis for the tie. Drains the triple. Buzelis has got 10 points.
Yeah, this demonstrates how confident Buzelis is. He knows he can be lethal off the catch.
Here's Caldwell, and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Chicago trailing here. Giddey passes to Herder. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 6th assist of the night.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
We've talked about this before. Rhythm is so important to a jump shooter. Take Kevin Herder, for example, RJ.
Yeah, Kevin is a great example. His ability to be shifty, to create a few dribbles before launching, that's the key to his game, and not everyone has it.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Giddey passes to Vucevic. And here's White. Outside Herder for the lead. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
MP finds Turner. Kuzma outside. White against Porter. Pass to Kuzma. 5 on the clock. For 3, Anthony. Drops in the 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Giddey passes to Herder. Right at the free throw line. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Anthony outside. Pass to Turner. Shoots a fadeaway. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Being productive. Turner is a constant offensive threat.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Making a change here. Green is checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Jones, he's checked in for Giddey. Outside Herder. This one for 3. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
MP, the pass to Anthony. Pass to MP. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
Jones feels it out. 3-pointer. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Kuzma. Back to MP. Turner inside. Covered by Vucevic. Turner, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Here's White. Outside Herder. 4-3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the break. And it's blocked.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Milwaukee making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for... Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. MP's checked in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Trent. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Herder's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Josh Giddey in for Jones. Here's White. That one goes. Yes, sir.
And with the lead, they're focused on creating good looks in the paint.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight. If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Kevin Porter is out there with Anthony. Then it's MP. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Herder, a screen on Porter. White! Can't get the 3. Bucks trail by 6. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
And here's White. Vucevic, a screen on Porter. Here's Giddey. Here's Herder. Giddey outside. Fires the 3. Turner with a rebound. Now Anthony. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Turner with a rebound. And so Porter will bring it up for the Bucks. Kuzma. Yes! Using that window.
Oh, not one to lack confidence. Kuzma won't hesitate to pull the trigger in the big moments. Not afraid.
Here's Vucevic. First, and that gives them a lead.
Consistently productive. Vooch can get you 20 and 10 every single night.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Here's MP. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's a screen by Turner. Kuzma. It's money from deep.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play. Coming through when it matters most.
Now Vucevic. Banks it home. Big shot.
He's been in the league long enough that late game moments do not scare Nikola Vucevic.
And that one misses. Here's Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Picked it. Outside White. It falls.
A huge moment for Kobe White. Exactly what the team needed there.
Turner, a screen on Giddey. MP. Oh, three from MP.
Oh boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
That's right, everybody. It's now time for your lunch breaker crew.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now Anthony. Now Porter. Here's MP. Jacks up a three. The three is off. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Yeah, when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
They've got Anthony, Miles Turner out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's MP, and it's Porter in at the 2. From 3. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. Now White. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Getting in close and making it count. White showing off his touch.
Porter outside. Outside Kuzma. Anthony fires. Misses the 3. Chicago. Cash from downtown.
And Herter knows he has the green light to take these shots, which is why he fires away.
And stolen by Herter. Now White. Using the glass to lay it in.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
In overtime, here a minute and a half gone. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Such a reliable scorer. Herter is good for double digits most nights, and he has been huge in this one.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Here's MP. Outside Anthony. MP. And he nails it.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Now Vucevic. Giddey outside. Now White from downtown. Turner with a rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks to rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Outside Anthony. MP outside. Here's Kuzma. Shot Clock at 5. MP! Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And there are some big-time points from this young man. MP proving that he's the guy when it's on the line.
Vucevic fires. Can't get it to go. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Now Anthony. To tie it up. Oh, the long ball, no good. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
It's a three-point game. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Second personal foul. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Milwaukee calls timeout. 11 seconds left in overtime. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
MP outside. Oh, he misses the deep three. And so Chicago takes the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
A disappointing loss for you and your team tonight, MP. What's your evaluation of your performance? You had some good moments, but not enough, ultimately.
I give it an incomplete. There were spots where it felt like I was about to take off, but never really did. And so I'm angry. Hey, I'm going to crash out next game. I'll tell you that much.
We'll be watching, MP. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
BA, over to you.
Thanks, Dom. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
on your no. I bought my whole family whips, no Vovos. Next time I'm in church, please no photos. Police escorts, everybody passports. This the life that everybody asks for. This a fast life, we are on a crash course. What you think I rap for? To push a RAV4? But I know that if I stay stunting, all these girls only gon' want one thing. I could spend my whole life goodwill hunting. Only good gon' come is as good when I'm. She got it. And up top and I'm beasting off the. And my just made it out the. We give a about the drama that you do bring. I'm just trying to change the color on your mood ring. Reebok, baby, you need to try some new things. Have you ever had shoes without shoestrings? What's that, yay? Baby, these heels. Is that a made what? Baby, these wheels. You tripping when you ain't have them. You feeling like you running, huh? Now you know how we feel.
There he is.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Brandon Ingram.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Walter. And it's Shed in at the point guard. And for Milwaukee, they've got Turner. Anthony is out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's MP. And it's Kuzma in at power forward. Well, we're starting to creep, Clark, towards the midway point of the season. Isn't it amazing how fast this season can go by? You and I look at each other and say, wow, can't believe we're already here.
Well, you know, Kevin, I think it's a function of us getting older, if you will. They say time seems to move faster the older you get, but clearly it's the same for the players as far as how fast the season goes. Opening night happens, and then before you know it, the All-Star game is coming up, and then you get to the backside of that, and it's usually all downhill to the playoffs and beyond.
Here's Shed. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Ingram. Fires the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Anthony with the bucket.
Prepared to let it fly. Anthony was just waiting for the rock.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Shed. Now here's Barnes. And he banks in the layup.
Barnes, so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
No.
A lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
Kicks it out to MP. And it's good off the back rim and in. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Ingram for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Ingram's got 7 points in the game. Bucks trail by 3. On the wing, Porter. Down low. Stolen away. It's Ingram on the wing. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Hurdle with a screen on Porter. Here's Ingram. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And just a solid way to start the game. A 4-5.
Anthony dishes to MP. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. Taking a look at Sacramento. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at Milwaukee, they retain their spot at number 2 in the rankings, and they've got staying power. They're as stable as they are dominant. I don't see them slipping down that list anytime soon.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Battles checked in, and Grady Dick subbed in for Walter.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Bucks with some changes. Green comes in for MP. Here's Portis, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Portis. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
Kept moving and found an opening, staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap and providing that offensive punch that this team has needed.
Appreciate the reporting. So for Toronto right now, we've got Barnes and Murray Boyles in at the 4 spot. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Chicago was tremendous. He had 25 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside, Porter. Back to MP. Outside, Green. Porter finds Green. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Bucks trail by 7. To the paint. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma comes in for A.J. Green. The Raptors also with a sub. Ingram's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Dick. Launches it. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Dick's got the lead up to 10 now for Toronto.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at MP, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
So it's the Bucks now, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolled into the basket.
And it's Ingram missing. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing here by 8. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Turner. Bucks passing it around. Outside Anthony. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A deep three from Ingram. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Toronto Raptors.
Execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large, they've played mistake-free basketball.
They just look like the better team.
And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. Papa No Look 3 is curious as to whether Shaq could have made it as a stretch 5.
Look, there's an easy way to answer that. Shaq, how many threes did you make in your NBA career?
One more than everybody watching at home.
Good point. But then they didn't answer. How many dunks did you have? Stretch 5? No, we're going inside the big fella.
Thank you, Kenny.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Well, you know, Clark, anticipation is key in this NBA game. So often it seems the great ones can see a play ahead.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. It's one of the things I look for in players. How do they see the floor? Do they make passes based on anticipation versus reaction? It's almost like somebody playing checkers and another guy playing chess. The very best players seem to be chess players.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with MP. And there's Miles Turner. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porter in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Here's Kuzma after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And Turner kicks to Porter. That fall. Nice speed that time from Turner.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Bucks trail by 8. Inside. And Turner throws it down.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Wade, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight. Mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's going to have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hey, I know Ingram looks a little wispy and light, but his strength is deceptive.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
And that one falls for Ingram. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
To the paint, here's Caldwell. Misses the baby hook.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Raptors leading by 9. Now here's Ingram. He's got 12. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, that's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Green's checked in. Both free throws, good for Ingram.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
First in shooting percentage, and they're also first in the league in fewest turnovers. An extremely smart group of guys in terms of how they execute and really take care of the ball.
And, Greg, that field goal percentage you were talking about, they're the best in the league because of how smart they run their offense. You see nothing but good shots from them to stop the run, and Turner throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Toronto with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. And Ingram launches it from deep, and the Raptors miss again.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now, here's MP. He's got 7. Pass to Anthony. 3-pointer. They grabbed their own miss, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound in the bucket.
Toronto leading by 7. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A different look from Milwaukee. MP's on the move. And the basket is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
So for Toronto right now, in at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Then it's Walter. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Shed in at the guard position. Now, here's MP. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. And there's the three.
Well, here in the second half, it's pretty obvious. They've gone to the long ball to try to keep pace.
Barnes outside. From outside, down it goes for three.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Hey, guys, that shot changes the game. I mean, extending their lead and providing them a little more cushion, that's a double-edged sword there.
They can take their time on this possession.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Orders checked in for the Bucks. Bucks trail by 9. MP misses the three. Barnes outside. Now Ingram. Turner with the steal. Now Kuzma. Now MP. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the three. Bring it up for MP. A three.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Ingram fires. Cleared away by Turner.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Three misses.
Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
Puts up a three. Trained from outside.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here's MP. And Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Caldwell. Porter. Oh, the slam dunk. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
So it's Toronto winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
MP, no point beating around the bush. This isn't the result you were looking for. I know you can't have been very happy with the approach.
Approach was fine. We just need to be more consistent. There were times where we were playing the way we wanted and we had them on the back of their heels, but we didn't stick with it. I know for me, I got to trust my teammates more. I feel like we left 5 or 6 assists on the board, and that's because I was trying to do too much. But hey, that won't be happening again. Next time, we're going to come out here and get the dub.
Can't wait to see it, MP. Thank you so much. Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.